hardest hurdle is the first one. And for these two, this is a very big hurdle to jump over. But these guys are going to have fun. Regardless, Higuchi going up against Tokido. Sonic Boom to open it up, try to get a whip punish there with the drive rush, the crouching medium kick. But no dice there, Sherry.
Tokido starting in with the drive rush. Nice punish counter on both ends there. Taking our plus frames back.
Now, Tokido loves to use that target combo, really likes to chip away at your drive gauge, but watch when he gets activation for the Labushka. He's very obnoxious, just like in his old school days of Urien and the Vichigo 1. But Higuchi right now trying to establish dominance. He is a life lead with Tokido right now, but he's not trying to overstep his mark here at the moment.
They've both been kind of faking each other out with a lot of parries as well with the projectiles, a lot of fake ones.
Oh, there we go.
Throw.
Big damage there from the stand fierce of the flash kick. There's an amnesia to kick things off, and he countered it already. That's fine. That's completely fine.
Tokido again back against the wall, but he does have the full screen. Higuchi's gonna have to find a way in. Maybe with the drive rush. There it is.
Okay. So that was interesting. So when Tokido on drive rush stand fierce, I think he wanted to build the bar to get the EX Ghost and activate level 2 to make it a true block string. So he had to deal with that mix-up. So you're going to see a couple of situations where Tokido's just going to focus on the Labushka and then try and make hell for Higuchi, but he's actually well aware. This is why I really like how accurate his spacing is in a lot of situations where people want to score big damage. Upside down.
And we see here, we do see the level 2, so Labushka is probably going to come out this round as well.
Oh yeah, when he gets in, he's going to be stubborn. Nice jump, that's clean. That was absolutely clean from Higuchi, and he's actually going to spend everything. Is he going to pop out the Sonic Hurricane? Let me see it. No, he's not going to do it. Nice tech there from Tokido.
Straight into the critical art, okay.
Ooh, okay, full screen. He can chip away. Sonic Hurricane's not a threat from here, so I think Tokido might just take the chip. Oh, I don't know what that was, but...
Dashing forward to close the space.
No!
Just right
Oh my
outside
god,
of the
that
range.
pixels away! That was pixels away! And I swear to god, happy accidents have been coming around all day. And Higuchi, maybe his heart stopped just for a split second there, because even I would have been surprised if he got stunned, because there's this weird thing where sometimes when you do a drive impact, I don't know if it's a character thing or just the game, some people get pushed back further than normal.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if you're just going to ricochet after the first bounce, or you're just going to go straight for the wall splat. But that was lucky. And I don't even know if it's random either. I really don't know if it's random.
Yeah, it might be character based. I mean, I feel like one of those characters are like M. Bison, the one that kind of hits you from mid-screen, and for some reason you still reach the corner and get stunned there. Very unfortunate for Tokido, but really good reaction and response by Higuchi with the jump back roundhouse just to escape the second DI that was coming over to him.
He actually forced Tokido to use level 3 when I'm used to seeing him use that level 2, so that's already a big change there. That's going to be no punish.
Perfect parry, but no punish, but we are going to get the punish there from Tokido.
Now, I believe these two actually did fight in a tournament a little while ago. It might have been last year. I think it was the Asian Champions League. Yeah, Grand Finals where Tokido was using Ken at the time. And Higuchi did reset the bracket. This was first to 3 territory. So I'm not actually sure if this is the first time Higuchi's fought Tokido's JP in a tournament. So there we go. We're going to get the crouching medium punch. Send him over there, get the stalagmite out, set up the departure once again here. And he's going to, wow, okay. Okay, he ran out of drive gauge. That's why I was like, what happened?
Yeah, well, very, very preemptive drive rush from Tokido. And that's not going to work because this projectile, there goes the amnesia. It's over. This is checkmate at this point.
He's got a level 1 though, Sherry. There it is. Nice block there. But Sherry did call it. It might have been over. Sometimes you just got to count these lucky stars or wave the white flag. Take your pick. Tokido was a little bit scrambly there. He threw everything in the kitchen sink and nothing worked. And Higuchi is looking to go 2-0 up here in this first of 3. What? What did that hit? What did that touch?
It might have been his crouch jab.
Hit something. I'll figure it out later.
Again, here's a drive rush. Tokido making every defensive read correctly, but
Tokido has not jumped yet. There it is. Okay. Yeah.
Right when you called it.
I don't know. It's like he's trying to perfect parry booms and he's not getting the perfect parry timing. Higuchi's not being overexerted. He's going to go for a little mix-up here, or even a frame kill. I've never seen that one before, but he's got the solid punch already, and he needs it.
Like laser. Tokido still trying to build that meter for at least a level 2 here, but spends it on the drive rush. We're going to find it here.
Labushka's going to come out. He's going to have to force him to do something, and he checked as well. He's been seeing a lot of those drive rushes. For the most part, he's been highly successful with that crouching medium punch. One of the better drive rush checks in the game. Sometimes he's burnt himself out to get a damaging combo. Sometimes he's able to be able to close out things safely there. So it's been hit and miss for Tokido thus far, Sherry.
Definitely, and there it is again, as a punish counter, as a counter. The crouching medium punch has done so much mileage for Tokido at this point. But Higuchi might try to close in the range with another drive rush pretty soon.
Good call there, Sherry. That was beautiful. And he has got the level 3 as well, but he doesn't want to burn himself out, comboing into that level 3. And I think Tokido can see it as well. That's why he's activated. Solid puncher here. Not going to force a burnout, not just yet.
But at least we're able to get Tokido so close to burnout. He does get hit.
That's why he purposely got hit by the boom there, but this is not looking good. This is very dangerous. Dire straits here for Tokido. And yeah, no raw drive impact just yet.
Tokido is trying to advance forward, but Higuchi's again going to find a way in.
Locked.
Wasn't ready with the level 1 because he was locked. DI didn't hit. He's going to have another chance.
Oh, okay. Nice walk. Michael walked back to avoid that little down forward heavy punch, but the wall splat there gets it. I'm sorry, Tokido. You're not young enough, mate. We had to do the uncheck real quick. You got hit with the wall splat.
Indeed. And I feel like he was looking out for it when he was burnt out, but because he wasn't burnt out anymore, he really didn't expect another DI to be coming his way.
But that's a brilliant point you bring up, because I've noticed at high level, it's like this kind of mental window. You look for something, and it's like a drive impact, maybe a perfect parry, and then once it's out of your scope, and it comes after, you just switch off.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he hasn't done it when I'm mentally looking for the drive impact. Let's look for something else, drive impact. And it's like, okay, god damn it, there we go. So that was an amazing call there from Sherry. 2-0 up. Is there anything you've noticed Tokido should try and change, or?
I mean, I feel like he's actually doing pretty well in the neutral. And I mentioned earlier that Tokido was doing great defensive reads, but actually, in the totality of it, not really. Higuchi has been able to rush him down, and he's been beating him in the meter game.
You know what? That's a good observation as well. Speaking of which, he's going to spend a little bit of bar, had the audacity to wake up with a jab. Noticed something was fake there, Higuchi, but he did respect that departure, because in this matchup as well, one of the killer things for Guile is he has to watch what happens when the departure's above his head. Does he drive rush forward bazooka knee? Does he play respectful and wait for the thing to dissipate so he can throw a boom again? It's all about the departure above his head. Upside down kick again.
Yeah, Higuchi, we actually haven't seen that. I think that was the very first drive rush bazooka knee. He's been introducing other options that haven't necessarily been paying out, but again, Tokido is in the corner.
And he hasn't done level 2 outside of one raw activation in one of the rounds previously here, so Higuchi has been able to actually limit a lot of Tokido's options extremely well throughout this set. Gonna get the trig life. Perfect parry, that's what he needed. Did that mess up his combo? No, it didn't. He actually got big damage. He perfect parried something and he still got big damage.
Yeah, he got the perfect parry off the Sonic Boom, just like that. Was able to check the drive rush with the crouch medium punch. Again, Tokido is so consistent with sniping out the drive rushes.
But I don't know if Higuchi's kind of boxing in how much damage he can get, because remember, JP's a very flexible character, can combo from anything, from anywhere. But if Tokido's only doing crouch medium punch drive rush cancel, this goes back to your point saying his drive gauge management hasn't been as well as it should be, because he's been locked into using it for specific things. Gonna do the solid puncher conversion.
Tried to jump back jab to keep Tokido in the corner, but didn't get the chance to. What do we have here?
Oh, he got hit. Someone had to get hit. There we go. Full screen again.
Set up the portal. Doesn't let him tap parry there. There's the overhead, finally connects. And Tokido showing some life, getting a game on the board.
I heard a Tokido fan in the back. Someone screamed, yeah, I heard it. I heard that octave go mad high in the back. But yeah, we saw that drive rush from full screen. If you're not really paying attention, and a delayed overhead as well, because there's a very long period that you actually get the green dash, right? So you still get the extra frame advantage. And he got the overhead and got the conversion, so.
Yeah.
Nice jump there over the EX Torblanc for Higuchi. Like you said, he's actually been handling this really well. Whether it's been going for the hard read on the jumps, drive rushing down to neutral, upside down implementation. Nice check again from Tokido. We've lost count how many times this happened.
At minimum 3, because there were 2 in the last round. And Tokido with the life lead here, slowly building back his drive bar, but so consistent. Yes, right over the Sonic Boom.
He's not going to drive rush in and get a departure set up close. He's just going to play it safe because he's got a massive life lead. And the automatic destination allows him to get the forward heavy kick conversion. And slowly but surely, he's coming back in this set.
I feel like we're seeing Tokido being a little bit more comfortable as well with the departure and whatnot. We saw him struggling a little bit. Higuchi really able to get in. Higuchi really hasn't found a way to open up Tokido again in the past 2 games.
Here we go. Another crouching medium punch. I need a hit rate meter or something. He's pressed that button over 30 times and they've hit about 27.
Counter hit, punish counter, all of that.
Oh yeah, we've seen the whole 9. Perfect parry again. Good block, good walk forward. No punish on that upside down kick as well. That looked poorly spaced from Higuchi.
This is kind of where we saw Tokido struggle a bit though, while he was in the corner, about to be burnt out through the level 2.
Because he wants to activate level 2 himself, so if he gets a little bit of space, and I think Higuchi is trying to delay the inevitable. Here it comes. Oh. Hold on a minute. Jump back. He's trying to avoid the drive impact. Sherry's noticed this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. He took the grab.
Willing to take a throw.
Ow!
Hit him in the air though, but we're going to see this. We're going to go into the level 2.
Jump over him.
Side switch. There it is.
He might not need to DI. Yeah, DI is not needed here, so he's going to have to do something even more sneaky. Where's the departure? Here it comes.
Set it up.
Oh my god, he just done a micro pixel walk back. And Higuchi can still take this round here. Wait, hold on a minute.
No.
Yeah. That's not allowed because there is a little bit of recovery with these level 2 installs. So maybe in a different timeline, maybe in the previous iteration, he might have been able to block and do something else in time, but you need to recover before the next action. So
if he did level 1 though.
So he was holding charge, there was a screen freeze, but it had to recover first before he'd done anything. I don't think that would have worked.
It was a pretty early DI. But yeah, definitely a lot of startup on the level 2, so it wasn't going to work there.
This is why I love our community. We've got an international forensics team on site, so I'm sure somebody can open up training mode and figure out if he could have done it. I don't think he could have, but either way, it's 2 apiece. This is exactly what you asked for, so asking you shall receive.
Going down to final game. Not the final round yet.
Well, I mean, if you keep asking, you might get what you want. Blocking out here, good throw tech as well. And Tokido, he hasn't really changed up his strategy drastically like you mentioned before, Sherry. So it's actually stick to your strategy, as Tokido said before, for any of the players, and it is working out.
Yeah, we've seen so many consistent perfect parries coming from Tokido. Automatically into the crouch medium punch, but no real punish there because it is a bit disjointed.
Okay, nice tech there to avoid the problematic amnesia. Looking good, Higuchi once again.
Nice drive rush into the anti-air there. Tokido again, trying to perfect parry.
Wow, he's done it. Oh my, he's done it again. He's done it again. Tokido, what is this plot armor coming out? And he gets a drive impact on counter hit. He's got to be careful, Higuchi. He can't get too greedy. I know he wants to round, but he cannot get greedy here. Wow, that's it. No flash kick. He didn't charge. And he can chip him out. I think he can chip him out from this.
Not yet, but he did get in. Now he can get chipped out. Just that 1 hit.
Firing that flurry of Sonic Boom puts him back in pole position here. Can Higuchi close it out, or is Tokido going to give us and the fans exactly what they're looking for? Here it comes. That's a true block string because he did on the drive rush instead.
But he was already holding the parry. It's okay. All he takes is the punish counter there.
Perfect parry again, and he didn't commit to anything this time round, as you can see. Perfect parry again. Uh-oh. Not looking good here for Tokido. No blade.
Back against the wall. Challenge there.
Oh my word, he's done it again. How many times did he hit that button now?
I don't know, someone's got to count. We need a counter on that one. There we go. Anti-air. And we're going to see another Lavushka come out, I believe.
Oh, it'll come. But he needs the bar to make it safe because now he can do it. I think Higuchi's trying to stop him from doing it.
Flash kick on the jump back. Is Tokido going to get a chance, though?
Ooh, that empty jump was gangster. And he has a solid punch already, but he's not going to activate it yet. Can he force something from Tokido? He might not even need to do it. Ooh, and the overhead there will seal the deal for your boy Higuchi in a nail-biting set at his first Capcom Cup.